In this video, we're going to cover the template for OpenAI's agent builder for comparing documents. You might ask yourself, what is this useful for? Some things I can think of are red lines from attorneys, right? Comparing two contracts to see the differences between variations of them, maybe invoicing to a degree if you're getting multiple versions of an invoice, leases, all these sorts of documents would be a good use case for this agent. So let's jump right into it and explain the template. We land right in our template view, and you're actually going to land here in workflows, navigate to templates, and document comparison. So this will load up into an explanation, and this is, again, is a template that OpenAI kind of built. So we're going to go from start to finish, kind of explaining it. You actually always start with this start node, text input, and then you have a triage the request, right? So you classify the user's request based on whether two documents have been provided recently in the conversation and whether the user is asking a particular question, right? So a little bit ambiguous. But what's interesting is that basically this is going to have a structured JSON output, and you'll see that the format is here, right? Classification, and then you have these properties that you give it to have as an output, right? So it's going to output the JSON, and then it's going to conditionally run these agent nodes, and then give you a binary approval, yes or no, and then approval agent, and then rejection agent. Diving deeper into this, we can see that this is using GPT-4.1, right? And then you're going to do your JSON parsing right here. It's on the back end. And then GPT-5 for the proposed reconciliation, GPT-5 Nano, right, for the explanation. So when it provides an explanation of the changes, and then the retry agent, if it's not, doesn't meet the criteria, and suggests that they upload a total of 2 documents using, right? So if they uploaded more, then it would use the retry. Binary approval is yes or no, approve or reject. Or approval agent, explain your approval reasoning and help the user draft a proper response by filling out this data in the schema. Rejection says explain your rejection reasoning, right? And again, this is using GPT-5 Mini. Gets more data. It's going to take longer to respond. And then rejection is just rejection reasoning. So it's interesting because when they build all of this stuff, they're giving you a glimpse into how these agent workflows, and it's not dissimilar to Azure AI Foundry, where when you connect helper agents to do different things, you can dictate which model you use based on a few things, right? Which is what you're thinking of. How long do I want these responses to take? The smaller the model, or Nano, right? It's going to process things quicker. It's going to take less time to resolve and give you an answer. So let's run this. We'll go to preview. I have 2 documents that I set up. And so we will go and get those 2 documents. Let's see where they are. All right, so they're the quarterly report document 1 and 2. They have slight variations, right? Please give me the differences between these documents. All right, so we'll run it. We'll see it starts. Triage agent, compare, propose reconciliation. Here are the differences between the 2 documents. And an approval. So demonstrated growth, strong, worked tirelessly, showed promising, worked diligently, right? 1,280 new clients, document 2, 1,250. So showing the inconsistencies, revenue in both show the same, both, right? So as you can see, if you incorporated this into a workflow with the SDK for AgentKit or the chat SDK with the REST API, you could build a pretty compelling document comparison pretty quickly. it has the metadata, all of these things, right? And so it's going to give you a binary approval, approve or reject, and we'll say approve. Okay. So it's going to handle the approval and perform an action. So this gives you an output of, hi, Sarah, I reviewed, blah, blah, blah. And it goes through all the approval reasoning, right? So then you could send your email. So you think about this, and if you start attaching this to like databases and document sources, it can be a very extensible system to be able to build something like receiving for a law firm or something like that, right? It's pretty interesting. So that is just a quick rundown of the document comparison workflow template in OpenAI's new agent builder. If you need any sort of development help with any of your workflows, please reach out to me. My name is Jeff Bernard with Solve Systems. We seek to help businesses automate their workflows, make their businesses run more efficient with AI and just regular good old-fashioned automation. So click the link in the description below and reach out to us if you have any questions. Have a good one.